Hey everyone, welcome to Zozo Anime. I'm your host, the one and only King freaking Kansas, coming live from the car, enjoying the outdoor weather. It's about 14 degrees where the king lives. Up north, we the north. Let's give a little quick shout out to that. Here guys, not to talk about the weather, but to talk about probably one of the most unique, crazy, pardon my language, ass storyline that I've seen so far in the world of anime. I'm telling you right now, didn't expect this. I came across this thing and I go, you know what? It's kind of down the king's, path of what he likes and stuff like that. I tend to be watching a lot of, I don't know, for some reason, romantic coming of age story animes rather than these ones like Demon Slayers and stuff. I'm enjoying some of them because not only are they well written, they're well developed, like character-wise. Like you really give a crap about every single one that there is involved. In this particular case, guys, I'm blabbing. I don't even tell you what the hell I watched. I decided to watch from 2017, Love and Lies. It's season 1. It's 12 episodes. Originally, I thought it was 14, so you can only imagine when it ended at 12. I was like shocked as hell. It's TV 14. It's mature audiences, guys. Don't let your little kids watch it. It's not for them at all. It's not your typical high school, whatever. That's the setting, but it's much more serious. It's 25-minute episodes, okay, guys? And I binge watched it in one single sitting. Let me give you a quick synopsis so you guys can have an idea, and then I'll give you my thoughts and all that fun stuff. In order to increase birth rates, Japan implements a capability calculation that assigns partners to young people when they turn 16. Arranged marriages in that case, but the new version. Yukari confess to his childhood crush, Misaki, only to find out he has been assigned to this other girl, RIRINA. Guys, that's the premises. You have this kid who had a crush quietly. He kept an eraser that he gave her like years ago through all these years. At the same time, to find out that this girl, who he kind of has the bravery to confess to her, say, listen, meet me here at the playground, which it didn't look like this girl was going to show up. She shows up, and they both realize that she loves him as much as he loves her, and they have a lovely little moment there. And then he's worried that at any time he needs to deal with this thing because he's turning 16 at midnight this particular day. And he wants to tell her, so then if he gets a sign, he can just void it or something. But that doesn't happen. He gets a text message saying that he's been assigned, and to the girl he just confessed to. But then a few moments later, you have these two people show up saying, listen, are you so-and-so? Get served the papers, and he's been assigned to wed another person. And I'm telling you guys, holy crap, did shit hit the fan. Let's just say that. And for him, the girl is shocked. She kind of like backs away, takes back what she says, and like it just goes from there. It's like a roller coaster ride of emotion, and all this stuff. And she kind of tries to take it back, but he knows it's not. So they're kind of like fighting their feelings back and forth. That leads up to him meeting up this girl, because now he's worried that I love this girl here, but yet now I have to meet this other girl who I don't even know who the hell it is, and she could be a one-eyed monster, whatever. Ends up meeting her, and I'm telling you guys, just as drop-dead gorgeous as the other girl at first sight. She has a little bit of an attitude. She's a little bit stuck up, but that starts to change a little bit over time. A couple of, scenes that are kind of like, oh boy, right at the beginning kind of thing, like, kind of like to set him back. He goes to apologize. You have the families meeting each other, hanging with each other more. So that's going on. At the same time, they decide that, listen, I don't want to marry you. You don't want to marry me, but we'll work together so you can get the girl who you really love. So they kind of do that. And of course, shit hits the fan like always. That's the intentions at the beginning, that they're putting up this facade that this is your assigned wife and this is your so-called girl that you love. She starts to kind of slowly develop these feelings for him. At the same time, he starts to feel something towards her as well, because he can be more open with her than the person she cares about and like all this stuff, and talk to her about what's going on with this other girl. So that happens. There's plays that goes on here and there and all that other fun stuff that, causes a little rift between the feelings back and forth. And then, like, she says she's not really jealous. And at one point I thought maybe the two girls were interested in each other and not him. And they just kind of like tagging him along. But no, each of them had their own separate love for each other in a sense. The girls loved each other as friends. One of the girls, what's her name? Misaki loved him but wanted to back off because that's who you're going to get married to. They had something going on and she kind of kept to herself, but you could see it across her face. Then you have his assigned wife, RIRINA, also feeling that way towards him. And I'm telling you guys, I never thought it would be possible to kind of believe that a dude can be in love with two people at the same time for different reasons, but at the same time that it's okay. It was weird, I never thought I would ever say that or that come out of my mouth, but wow, like, he was devastated that they were going to go along with this plan near the end to kind of like win her over, and she'll back off and they'll pretend that they hate each other for 6 months and do this, couples therapy and shit and whatever. No. The guy goes home and they're doing a bridal shoot or something, the two girls or whatever, and he stayed home. He didn't want to have nothing to do with it because his feelings were haywire or whatever, but his buddy decides to talk him into it. You know what? Go, whatever. And he says, you know what? I can't live without this girl, and I can't live without this girl. I love this girl, and I can't live without her. I cannot go without having this girl and see her in my life for the rest of my life. So this guy decides, you know what? Maybe I love both of them. So he ends up going there. They end up taking a picture together, the three of them, and, they're somehow bonded together, that the love for all of them, triple, I was going to say, three-way, what do you call it? That, is it possible that they're going to spend the rest of their lives together? Somehow, some way? I don't know what the culture or the rules are in Japan or whatever the hell, but maybe he can have both of them as his wives. I don't know. A wife and a mistress? I have no clue. But either way, they looked happy. I was happy for them, and I couldn't believe I could honestly say that out of my mouth. One-on-one, that's all the king's about, One girl, one boy, or whatever it is, single person in your life, and that's who you're, focused on, dedicated to, and all this stuff. But yeah, man, it worked from the beginning right to the end, and you feel sorry, like, the one who was planning to help him, they went back to the other one. And when the other one kind of backed off, then you kind of felt for that one. You wanted them to be together. And then it flip-flopped the other way. And then it's like, damn, is it really bad to feel emotionally connected to both of them, that you want them to be with both? And that's the only way this thing can end, with a happy ending. And that's how it kind of ended. And that's how it ends off with season 1. I don't know if there's going to be a season 2. You guys can tell me. I haven't seen anything for at least another 9 years, so maybe that's how it is, a one and done. But either way, it leaves that to your imagination, and from beginning to end. And it's what do you guys, no, only subtitles. It wasn't dubbed at all. So this is the first one I actually watched with subtitles, and I'm watching and reading. First episode or two, kind of, I had to get used to it, but then I was good. But overall thoughts, I liked it. This is one that I might buy and add to my collection. Believe it or not, I'm going to, see if I can find the Blu-ray of it. Hopefully it doesn't cost $1 million up here in Canada land. But yeah, that's my official Love and Lies Season 1 anime TV series review. Like, share, and subscribe. Check out our other reviews on here, guys. And yeah, man, I can't wait to dive into more. Hopefully you enjoy it. Go check it out for yourselves. I left a lot out. But until then, be the hell good. And I'll see you guys where? Right here on Zozo Anime.